Man, you know nobody builds anymore is a front living room travel trailer. But what's that? Bam! Winnebago. There it is. You know, this is a classic floor plan. This is just a little 25-foot front living. You got a front wall sofa, U-dinette and the slide out. Pardon me, not U-dinette, but dinette slide out. Nothing unusual in the history of RVing, but no one's built this for like 5 years. There's a rear living version of this that's really popular, and Winnebago builds that, and they said, you know, if we just flip this thing on its head, we're right back to where we started. And it's really funny how cyclical things are. So this comes in about 5,080 pounds, and the one that we have in stock might be very different from what you see here. Winnebago gives you a ton of different skin color options, but I am in love with this little blueberry pie looking sweetheart we have right here. This thing is good looking. You can see we've got a bunch of trailers here waiting for me to get shot. This is a little staging area that we set up when we have a bunch of stuff coming in. And tell me which one your eyes catch. We got white, tan, 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 boom, Winnebago. There is something about that that just punches me right in the eyeballs, and I like it. I like the way these look. And now, one of the reasons it sticks right out is the skin. They're using a true T60 gel coat fiberglass on this. That may not mean anything to you, but long story short, it's not Phylon. You don't see the fibers in the fiberglass skin. This is the same skin on Winnebago diesel pushers. It's all they use. They have one supplier. This is all they use. And it is gorgeous. It's got a mirror-like finish on it. It's got high reflectivity, so it just really grabs your eyes. And then the fact that it just is color different from anybody else is phenomenal. You can get like, what, blue, white, champagne, platinum, orange, red. There's like 6 different skins. There's also 4 different interior colors. So if I'm doing the math, I could have 24 different versions of this trailer that cosmetically look different but are equipped identically. So if you want to see what we have in stock, what it looks like, how it's equipped, how much it is, the length, the tank capacities, all that stuff, I left you a link for it. If you're on YouTube, it says click for price and availability, and that'll take you right to our website where you can start shopping, guys. Don't even make you pick up the phone. You don't have to call for a price at our store. You don't have to give us a credit score to shop with us. You're welcome to come through and browse any day of the week. So power awning with lighting, power tongue jack. We do like to enclose the tanks on these. It is an ultralight. That's something I forget to talk about on these. All your Winnebago trailers are lightweights, but they do such a phenomenal job. Look at the detail on this. I love this. They accent the wheels on here to match the skin on the wall. So whatever color that wall is, that's what you'll see down there. Black tank flush, outside shower. Now what's really cool on this is this has a full pass-through rear storage area because you have a rear bedroom. Classic floor plan. I mean, like I said, it's existed for a long time, but people just quit building it. The roof is walkable. You got a 3/8 deck with 5-inch trusses. That's why we like to put the ladder on the back there for ease of access. The floor's 5/8, you know, pretty industry standard that way. It's not necessarily how they're built different from anyone beyond the skin. It's just the fact that they're built right. When you go, you hear about people, I went on an RV tour, wow, those guys, they really run. They run from station to station. They do, and it is neat to watch. They move fast, but you know, when you move quick, you open yourself up for the opportunity for failure. It's the guys on the Winnebago line, if they build 4 in a day, if they build 10 in a day, that's all they got. They built that many that day. They measure twice, they cut once. That trailer doesn't move from that station until it's ready. I love it. You know, the fact that this is fully skinned off, that you're not seeing skeleton, you're not seeing ugly down here. All those little details just impress me. So we've got a wider, taller baggage door. This is 30 inches wide and, I don't know, about 15, 18 tall, something like that. I've never measured the height on one of these. But it opens up even further when you get in here. So if you've got like a portable picnic table, you got those nice folding zero-gravity chairs, this trailer can handle that stuff. You don't have to be relegated to just small cargo and bag chairs. Dual entry door, which is nice. The classic version of this floor plan didn't usually have dual entry doors. And frankly, they don't have to here. They're just doing it for user convenience. Winnebago's also in these towables been very good about putting in really big windows, and they're still using that classic jealousy style window that gets airflow even in the rain. That's what's nice. And like I said, I wasn't joking about the reflectivity in this thing. This has a true mirror-like finish. Thankfully, guys, we're on the shadowy, shaded side of the trailer, because if we were direct sunlight, the light that reflects off this and then my bald head, it might blind you through your computer screen. It would be vicious. moving forward, moving on, ignoring that. Triple entry steps on both doors. A lot of brands will just get in this size. Actually, it's double steps is a standard in this category. And there's a little outside grill quick connect down here. So if you have a little propane grill, you're all set there. We've got a bigger entry handle, just to, you know, give you something better to latch onto when you're coming and going. And one of my favorite parts of these Winnebagos is their interior. It is just fantastic looking. And there, again, it's nothing that hasn't been done before, but there's just no one doing it right now. They went with this little off-white, lighter interior. I don't know if you call it bone. See, men, we see blue, red, green. Women see, like, you know, mauve, you know. So to me, it's whitish. Yeah, I'm going to put an ISH on the end of it. But it's beautiful. There's different interior decor options. You can get different fabrics. The wood tones are always going to be nice and light like this. So you got lots of windows for lots of light. We got LED lights. We got light furniture and woodwork. This little trailer does not look or feel so little. You don't feel like you're getting cabin fever in here. Also 100% carpetless. So super easy to clean. We do have central air. We have central heat. We have everything that matters. We just don't have any of the nonsense. Now, no cheap plastic sink. Stainless, and you'll see that repeated in the bathroom. They're using nicer fixtures here. I mean, they're living up to their name. They didn't just slap the Winnebago name on some, like, it's not a licensed product where it's made by some cutthroat brand, you know? It's not like that. This is the real deal. So there is storage under it. I love all the little radius work they do to give it shape and character. A lot of brands with a carpetless main deck will still have carpet and slide out. They don't do that. Again, their attention to detail is a little better here. And they put the little strip on the end so that, you know, it's not going to get torn up and frayed up down there. Everything in this is very premeditated. I do like how they made this symmetrical up front. Classic rear livings, they used to actually shove the sofa over a little bit and have a bigger stand over here. I like that they split it evenly. It's just, to me, it's more aesthetically pleasing, but it's also more user-friendly, because now you don't have the sofa interfering with the dinette over here. Now, you do have, almost like it was a front bed, they went ahead and left the side stands with the power outlets so that you can charge phones and stuff. And if you do jackknife this down into a sleeper, maybe someone needs that, CPAP hook up there. So this can be a sleeper, that can be a sleeper. You can fit 4 in here comfortably. More than that, and they're probably going to have to be little kids. I'm very realistic about sleeping capacities. A little battery disconnect switch here, right where it's easily accessible just inside the trailer. Because if you don't realize it, you think, well, I turned all the lights off, what's the problem? That stereo, that air conditioner, the TV that comes with it that we just have removed before I got to film it here, your furnace, your water heater, all these big appliances don't turn off. They go into standby. And that will drain your battery fairly quickly, actually. Someone's like, oh, I didn't camp for 2 weeks, my battery's already dead. And I went, yeah, that sounds about right. You know, that little disconnect right down here, this will just drastically improve your battery lifespan. Not to mention, it'll be charged when you're ready to come back to it. Someone forgot to put our sink covers on, but hey, this is a good time to talk about Winnebagos come with sink covers. What a coincidence. These are very good, by the way, for being like either little cutting boards or for smacking a husband who's not really listening. But do take it easy on that, ladies, because we're not really known for our listening ability. We're just more known for our yakking ability. I think my wife was trying to tell me that. I wasn't really paying attention. Anyway, moving on. Like I said, flat screen mounts against the wall here. And this is where they took a classic floor plan and they just updated a little bit for modern times. Just, you know, put a TV against the wall instead of having this big convoluted entertainment center. So they put between the folding stove cover, which, by the way, this is an upgrade on here. Instead of just a little 2-burner job, we put a full-on stove and oven in here to give you more counter space and better cooking options. And the sink covers, you actually have good counter space in a little camper too. Perfect little couples camper. AM, FM, CD, DVD, Bluetooth, so that you don't need to bring extra electronics. Big storage here. You know how people always say these things don't have storage like mine used to? Well, you know, when you have a classic floor plan, you have classic storage options. Look at that beast. Even more storage down there. I don't even have it open. Dedicated pantry or linen closet, you know, because it's right across the bathroom. If you forget to grab a towel, you can just sort of go, and, you know, be right back in here and drying yourself off so you don't have to scare the grandkids. We've got if you look down here, we've got a foot flush stool, porcelain, a little bit nicer material there. Again, stainless bowl sink, not plastic again. We've got a like a double, you know, medicine cabinet going on here. So you can actually have this thing pretty much loaded down. And I love that they curve the shower track. It gives you that extra, you know, elbow room when your arms are up there. And both a skylight as well as a power vent fan. So you do get both. And a shower, not a tub. Yet again, one of those little modern details applied to a classic concept. So, like I said, normal walk-around bed back here. Bedside stands for your CPAP machines. His and hers closet. This is really cool that we have a classic rear headboard window. I haven't seen that since like the 97 Coachman we took on trade last month. I mean, you don't get that stuff. Extra big windows with a rear headboard window. You don't get this bedroom anymore. But it's back. And I'm willing to bet this thing's going to kill it, and you're going to watch other people build it. Now, this is really funny. They put their TV hookups right here, and at first I was like, well, that's odd. And then I started thinking about it. When I'm laying down on that bed, my head's pointing straight up. It would actually make a lot of sense to put like one of those little angle bracket TVs right here. And it's so smart that even though it's not there, they could still imagine it and see it in a I don't know, Da Vinci-like fashion, if you want to say. But again, a second entry door here. If you're going down the road, you just want to hop in, hit the bathroom, or grab a jacket and hop out, you can do that in here. It's just easy. And it's under 5,100 pounds, so it's not going to kill you towing it. Man, talk reliability sake. The only problem we have with our Winnebagos is that our service department can't make money on them. But that's awesome. People who buy these, they stay in your driveway. They don't come back to mine. So from that standpoint, they're good for that, you know, retirement shopper camper. People who are like, you know, I don't need a 45-foot fifth wheel. We live simply and a little more modestly than that, but we would like to get away. Part of the reliability standpoint comes from the chassis. This is on an NXG chassis. It's like an aircraft style chassis. It's made with LA steel, high strength, low alloy. It's a Z frame. I mean, I can yak about it all day. It doesn't seem impressive, and looking at it, you're like, whatever. But I've watched this chassis since its inception. Every trailer I've ever seen built on this chassis is like one of the least problematic trailers we have. It's awesome. So give us a call and learn more. 800-256-5196, Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Hitching, pieces, parts, financing, delivery, trade-ins, guys, we do everything. We just need a chance to meet you. You know, we're already doing above and beyond for you. Putting videos like this together, who else is doing that for you? Pretty much nobody. And I'm aware of the other, like, very limited handful that are. You know, we're going above and beyond to try to earn your business now. Actually, get on the phone with us or give us an email. Imagine what we'll do for you. Imagine what we'll do once you've met us. You know, we do have a full service department. We service what we sell and just about everything else, too. Because amazingly, you don't necessarily have to have a service department to have an RV dealership. Sounds really wacky, but it's true. We don't want to be that guy. We're not a buy it and fly it place. We're going to take care of you. That says Winnebago on the front. It doesn't say, you know, this isn't an RV, it's a Winnebago. This is something you can be proud of, and we want you to be, you know, proud of where you purchased it. We like to be proud of the work we do. If you're buying a head of lettuce, I don't want to duck down the dog food aisle, basically. I want to be able to walk up and look at you and go, hey, Jim, how's that Winnebago? And I want you to hear, awesome, Josh, we're really glad we got that thing. And that's what happens with these. So give us a call. Take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.